Hey everyone, I'm Nick in the States, and this is an ESP LTD Viper 100 FM. What is the 100 FM, and how does it differ from the ESP Viper LTD 10 or the ESP LTD Viper 50? We'll go backwards. This is the 100. It has a flamed maple top that you can just see peeking through its transparent black finish. It also has an unbound black headstock. Very cool. The 50 is a solid colored top and has a bound headstock and perhaps even bound neck, I'm not sure. And the 10 has an unbound headstock and also the solid painted finished body, no transparent. So this is just slightly more upscale, but the same pickups, the same 24 frets, the same pneumatic and stop tail combination, the same ESP labeled tuners, very nice indeed. It is also made in China, much like the other two. I don't know why I'm talking in French accent about things made in China, but I felt like it. So that's that. It is made and labeled LTD by the ESP LTD Guitar Company, a Japanese concern, but this is in their budget line. It does have that Boltus Neckicus, or the non-Latin version of the bolt neck setup. Has a slight pitch to the neck thing, so it's a little bit easier to get your hand in there and get access to those uppermost of the 24 frets. Very, very cool, pretty comfy, even a little bevel here. So it does fit your hand rather nicely. Works out well. Comes with two ESP labeled pickups, single volume, single tone, none of that coil tapping tomfoolery, just straight up humbucking power. And it was inspected by a guy named JM from ESP USA. This guitar, new, I think these are like $250, $279-ish. I picked this up used for $150. Barry Perry, who's always on the comments, or Switch, I think his name is right now. He's been asking for me to do a review of this for a long, long time, and I was happy to pick one up locally at a great deal so I could do a nice little demo of the beast. And it is a beast, and I will tell you that it clean tones. This is out of a Marshall DSL 20 head and a greenback 1x12 cup. Anyway, the pickups clean aren't bad. They're not the warmest, the chimiest. Definitely not the warmest, most bell-like, most crazy, awesome, clean pickups, but I don't think that's what this guitar is really trying to do. What it really wants to do, I played this, it's like, oh, it feels kind of weird. It's weird because like the E, the low E, almost is just like dull. I don't really get what's going on with it. It's in tune, it's all kinds of there, but it's just kind of like, Mom, just kind of here, just do my own thing, just let me be. It's all right, but where this thing comes alive, and I was very surprised, is darker shades of distortion kick in the overdrive channel of the DSL. I dare say it probably wants to be played a little bit in drop D. So let's talk about this little guitar right here. It wants to assault your senses, but it needs your help. If you're thinking of playing super clean, effervescent jazz out of it, if you're thinking of getting the warmest, most bell-like tones out of its humbuckers, if you think this is going to replace like your Les Paul tone that you've honed in and really learned how to love on your amps, it probably won't. But if you want this to try and melt your face off, to try and piss off your neighbors, your parents, or your spouse, well, I think you can do it, because it just wants to be pushed around and abused. And it has that darker tones that a lot of modern rock, metal, death metal, dark metal, it really wants those thick, deep booms when pushed. And this actually has that. Is that my style? No, it's not. Not really. But I just tuned a guitar down to drop D, which I never do, because it asked me to. It not tapped and said politely, it said, Nick, I know I'm not your thing, but why don't we try something different for a change? And that, I have to tell you, is the allure of the Viper 100 FM. Is it asks you to do things that maybe is outside your comfort zone, and maybe that's a good thing. And you can't beat the price. So anyway, that's what I have to say about that. I have another video coming up where I'm going to compare this to something very much in its similar wheelhouse, and we'll see what we think. I've been Nick in the States. Yes, indeed, folks, I have issues. Thank you for coming by, allowing me to share them with you. Take care.